Hi, I'm Kristy Frank from season number 1 of Donald Trump's The Apprentice, and welcome to the Success Show. Today I have a very special guest. They call her the Results Lady, Michele Scism, with me. Good morning, how are you?
Hi, Kristy, wonderful.
So let's talk about how you came across to this business called Decisive Minds and your background before the business.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I am a third generation entrepreneur, so I've been in business since birth. And, we sold all of our businesses a couple of years ago and decided to retire early, and that didn't work. And so you can't keep an entrepreneur from
an entrepreneur for life. Exactly.
So I decided to get out there and do something new and exciting, and started working with business owners just to share all the information that I had from the successful businesses that we had. So,
well, let me probe a little deeper. What were some of the successful businesses?
Sure, absolutely. I owned a trucking company for 25 years.
Wow.
So usually when I say that, people go, "You own a trucking company?" And so let's see, that was great. We had grocery stores. I was a Mary Kay sales director for 5 years.
Wow.
Flipped houses for a couple of years. Just anything and everything. We tried all kind of different things.
You are a true entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I have a similar resume,
yes.
So that's so great. So tell me about the company Decisive Minds.
Sure, absolutely. What we do is we work with business owners to help them get more visibility, get more clients, get more attention. It's, to grow their business. And we do that mainly through online marketing and social media marketing. So actually, I started this business thinking that I would, I know a lot about traditional marketing, and but I grew my business so rapidly using social media, then all of a sudden everybody wanted to know,
how are you doing it?
Yeah, well, how are you doing it? So,
well, it's so important. I think a lot of entrepreneurs, you start with your brilliant idea and you quickly realize that the brilliant idea is not enough.
Right.
That no one else knows about what you have, and the most difficult part is selling your brilliant idea. And tell me what happened with when you started first going out, and what happened with the social media.
What happened with social media for me in particular was that I understood one thing, and that is that media is changing drastically.
Yes.
And that if I didn't learn how to get out there and figure out how this social media thing worked, that I was going to be left behind. And so if you look at, you have large companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these huge companies who have hired individuals with full-time jobs to do nothing but market them on social media. I started thinking, okay, there's something there, and I better figure it out. And so, I started taking classes and taking trainings, and started a fan page on Facebook, and had, I think I had 1,226 people my first month join my fan page. That's huge.
That is huge.
So, and then people wanted to know how I did that, and.
Well, the wonderful thing about social media is that it's free access.
Right.
The most difficult thing is to do it right. And
That's
you
correct.
see so many entrepreneurs where it's so in your face, and you're turned off because it's all promotion for them, and it's not engaging. Right. And that's why I love what you do, and that's why people follow you, because you have the system that's a give and take.
Right.
So, let's say I just started my business and I have no clue. I mean, I have an AOL account and that's it. How could I start? Give me some suggestions.
The first thing, that probably the most important thing to know before you even get started, is that it's all about building the relationship, just like what you were saying. And so, there have been studies done, and on Facebook in particular, people are on Facebook to get reacquainted with their old friends. They're there to talk to their current family.
Yes.
And then the third thing that was so big is that they're there to research. They want other people's opinions. They want their friends' opinions on something. And so if you go in there with your items or your programs or whatever it is that you're selling, and you just force that on them, they're out of there. They're not there to buy. And it's
very easy to spot. It's so simple to see when someone is just out for your dollar versus
Right.
a long-term relationship
Right.
and truly helping you.
And that's one of the things people always say to me is that I share so much, and I give my best tips on social media and, just give them information and help them grow.
Right.
So, because what I'm here for.
I love giving your best tips first because they're truly engaged and really you're showing your best hand and people want to know more.
Right. That's right.
So let's talk about, you've talked about ways that you can do it wrong. How do you work with someone? Do I take an online course? Do we coach with you one-on-one? What's the best way to follow you?
Yeah, I actually have several programs, and I do, I have a book, I have a home study course, but I have a program now that is running through, at the moment it's running through a 6-month course. And people can take classes with me. They can personally work with me. It's all combined in my course. So.
Okay, and where can we go? And let me see this.
Sure.
Take action, get profits. Love this, and I love this on the back. It's all about success.
Yes.
Okay, so where can we go to find this program?
DecisiveMinds.com, www.decisiveminds.com. That's my website. You'll find my blog there, so you'll get a lot of great tips and information. And then you can also find out about the program.
Well, I love this because I have a feeling some of us out there, when we get on Facebook, hours have gone by and you get, I like to call it like you get taken down the rabbit hole.
Yes.
That you're there to do something and you see, oh, so-and-so is doing this, and you follow so many people and you really lose what you're doing. And same thing with email. I know if changing my email hours in the morning and changing it to the night because you're constantly distracted. So can you help everyone stay on track, and does this coaching program help them do that?
Absolutely. It'll help you stay on track. And number 2, I can teach you how to use that rabbit hole problem to your benefit. Because you want, your customers to find you through Facebook, and, they get off on this sidetrack from their friends, and before you know it, they're on your site.
I love that.
And that can be very strategically done.
So do you not only do Facebook, do you do other social media?
LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, everything, blogging, anything that has to do with social media, all those things are
So
extremely important, and I can do them all. I started working on LinkedIn months back and doubled my website traffic in 1 month just from what I did on LinkedIn.
Oh my goodness. I love LinkedIn because it seems so much more professional. But, okay, so let's say I'm worried, as you mentioned all those sites, and I think I would just spend hours and get nothing done.
Right.
So what advice can you give us?
Number 1, you need a plan. So
Yes.
you need a strategy. Number 2, there are approximately 85 extremely popular social media sites at this moment. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't think you have to do everything. Find a couple of things that really work for you and stick to those things. And, I work with a timer.
Oh, I love that idea.
And that is, one of those things that keeps me on track because I can go down that rabbit hole as well.
That would help. And I love what you're saying. Pick a couple sites and focus on them. Like Facebook increased your revenues, and LinkedIn in a month and I like that focus, and then tackle a new one while that one grows.
Exactly.
So how much time should I be spending a day?
Well, it depends on where you are in your business.
Okay.
I hate to answer that specifically because for some people this number might be significant. If you are just starting out in business and you want great visibility,
Right.
then you might want to spend a lot of time on Facebook. But I do have clients who already have a successful business, and they're just moving into online marketing and want to get more visibility, and they're only spending a couple of hours a day. And another thing is that you can have a VA do a lot of it. That's right. So you don't necessarily have to be there pushing the button every time yourself.
That's great. And can you help us with resources?
That's one of the things we do in our program is go through, help find resources that'll help you in all those places.
Well, that is fabulous. And to have you help coach my VA would make me feel much more comfortable.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Well, Michele, thank you so much. I really believe you have to be online. You have to be using social media in today's economy and really, as we all know, get visible.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so again, it's decisiveminds.com. Michele, the results lady, and I love this. She gets things done, and that's what we're all here to do. Thank you so much for being here today. We'll see you again on the next show. Thank you.